Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on War Thunder. In this one we're looking at the Cobra King and if she is worth your lovely time to buy. Is she worth the golden eagles? Well, yeah, actually she's got quite a solid lineup to go with her, especially with you have the M18 Black Hat. Another thing. That one. The M18 Black Hat. Damn, that thing is good crack to play. Really is a fun little light tank. In regards to the Cobra King, to be honest with you, I was very mixed opinions on her at the start of the game. And well, when I first got her, since I started the game, I was very mixed on it, as I'm not a big Sherman player, to be very honest with you. Shermans and me don't use very well. I'm too used to killing them in either my British tanks or my Tiger. I'm far too used to blowing them up. So to me, stepping back and playing as Sherman was a rather daunting task as I learned about its cannon. While its post-pen is very good with its gun, its penetration values in general are a heap of shite in a lot of aspects. A lot of tanks you will struggle to pen on the front, and its APCR is a heap of junk, to be very truthful with you. However, I slowly grew to like the M61 shot, as it does a lot of shrapnel when it penetrates. It's just getting that there shot to penetrate the target. May it be through a flank, may it be through disabling their tracks or disabling their gun. But the tank grew on me. Once I learned how to play and use it to its advantage, it definitely grew on me. So it gets access to several, well I shouldn't say several, it gets access to 5 different types of shell. You've got your M72 with max pen and 91mm at 0 degrees at 10 meters. You've got your typical M48 HE. You've got your M61, which I quite like, with 104mm pen at 0 degrees at 10 meters. And then you've got your T45 shot, which is 139 at 0, which I despise. You also do get access to your typical M89 smoke. Now, what makes her so unique is her up armor front. Like, her armor plate in the front is equivalent to 101mm of armor, and her turret is 172 with 152 entire way around it as well. So, got quite a tanky turret in that regards. So, if you angle your turret well from the hold down position, you're going to be a fucking nightmare to deal with. Same as the fact that the hull is essentially 2 armor plates strapped to each other. It means most tanks will struggle to penetrate you in a lot of ways. She does, however, have quite a bad max speed. She's not bad at all, or she's not bad, she's just not the best in regards to her maneuverability and getting places. Like, she's limited to a max speed of 35 kilometers an hour with a piss per reverse gear, so she's not the best in any way in regards to speed and mobility. She's not bad, but she's far from the best, good way of putting it. She's got quite a slow reverse gear of 4.6 kilometers, so one gear in reverse, 5 gears forward. Not too bad. It's not the worst that way, to be honest with you, and I hate saying it because I don't like talking bad about this tank. To be honest with you, it grew on me something shocking with how good it is. Even with it getting fully up there, it's still quite a capable tank, especially when you've got things such as P59A, XA38, M18 Black Hat, and P55E1 in the lineup, and an AM1 Mauler. So that type of lineup, while it's all premiums, it is a solid silver line grinder. It really is. It is good crack to play. Like, the Cobra King can take a beating, the M18 can flank, and so can the T55E1, and the XA38 can completely wreck enemies without their bombs or its cannon. Or you've got your P59A for air superiority, or your AM1 Mauler. So there's plenty of choice at this BR for America. However, while she is limited to researching vehicles 1 through 4, she is a pretty fun tank in that regards to play. Let's round up some of the pros about her. She's got excellent frontal armor, very strong turret. She is maneuverable enough for a heavy tank. The APCR, while has a lot of penetration, is piss poor. 75mm gun does have a decent fire rate. Gun depression is pretty good, and she has a stopgap stabilizer, so the gun is stable to about 24 kilometers an hour, which is not bad. Frontal armor still has some weak points and is vulnerable to things such as a Soviet 85mm gun, Thermiel 120mm gun, IS-1, SU-85, that type of thing, they can penetrate you from the front if they know where to shoot. Same as things such as Tiger and all, so it's best to cover them up as much as possible, as there is several weak spots still on the front, such as machine gun port, transmission shots, that type of thing. Now, in regards to its reverse speed, it is piss poor. It is generally piss poor. Top speed's not too bad, but its reverse speed is mediocre in every aspect. The gun, however, will struggle to penetrate things like Panzer 38s and Panzer 4s, so things like that there with this angled armor. You need to either disable its gun and tracks and go and hit them inside, or absorb the hits for an ally to come on with a higher velocity gun and deal with it. Other than that there, she is not too bad in regards to that. It's definitely one where you want to play her, where you are essentially like the tank or the paladin in a party where you absorb the damage. You want people to focus you, so your allies can either flank and spank them, get out with their more high velocity guns. You want to try and be the focus of attention in a lot of aspects, as it means people can, well, I shouldn't say people can, it means that the enemy, your friend, can sort of flank the enemies, especially if you're playing as a squad. It works really well. So if I drive up the center, they focus me, my teammates can hit them inside, or as soon as they fire, my teammates can pop out, take the shots at them. It is not a bad that way. You want to try and draw attention, use your armor to your advantage for you and your... While your 75mm gun isn't the best, the fact that you've drawn a lot of attention will benefit the team far better overall anyway. But yeah, she isn't bad. Like, you can get on the flank with her if you play her carefully enough. Her speed is a good average, so it keeps the 35 kilometers an hour pretty well across most terrains, so you can get into a decent fighting position in most aspects. So if you do get lucky and get through, yeah, you can be a very nasty thing to deal with for a lot of people. And as I said, if you can get into a choke point, you essentially become a wall, and it means people will focus you, and it frees up your team now to flank or do something else. So it's not too bad of a choice that way at all. So is she worth it? I actually think she is worth it in every aspect. She's good fun to play, and she's relatively enjoyable. Was she far better when she was a lower BR? Yeah, she was, but I can see why she got moved up in a lot of ways. Do I agree with her being 5'7"? Not really. I think with the fact that her gun is so weak, 5'3" was perfectly fine, because there was tanks that could kill her at 5'3" anyways. But with that, everyone, I'd like to hear everyone else's opinion on the Cobra King as well. To me, it's a pretty unique tank. I shouldn't say it's not unique in the aspect of Sherman, it's just unique. It's a fun tank to play, and it's a meme of a tank to play. That's why I like it. It's unique that way. It was one tank I didn't expect to play to my playstyle of being, fuck you can't penetrate me. Which not many tanks can do that now because of, well, Gaijin messing up with spaghetti codes at times. But with everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please do join us over on Twitch or over on Discord, as we're trying to build up more active Twitch and Discord community as well, so please do join us over there as well. Anyways, with everyone, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.